How are you, Indra? First of all, thank you so much for getting in touch. I'm really thrilled to speak with you because
Thank you.
I wasn't really expecting. I haven't, for some reason, I haven't really come across your channel yet because you don't do conversations, right?
Yeah, right now. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Please
And
introduce yourself
so,
for me. Yeah.
sure, sure. And as you know that my name is Indrajit Biswas. I am from Kolkata. Currently, I am preparing for government examinations as well as I run a YouTube channel where I post English speaking conversations as well as some exam analysis videos. Right now, I am busy with my preparation. And to talk about my hobbies, like to create or to make videos, because I have started my channel uh, in 2020 lockdown. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
how I have started. Yes, long back ago, and due to lockdown, I have started,
Mhm.
and that's how I am continuing it, and I will continue it.
Yeah, you're doing so great. First of all, you're from Kolkata. Oh my God, I love that place. I mean, I love Bengal.
Okay,
I haven't
so
been
nice.
there. I haven't been there, but for some reason, Bengal is in my heart. I don't know why, but
Oh
I love the
wow.
music. Yeah, I love the music. Maybe because of Bollywood, the old Bollywood, Kishore
Yeah,
Kumar,
yeah, yeah.
R.D. Burman,
Absolutely.
and all the
Mm.
cultural and eminent personalities are from Bengal, aren't they? Like
Yes,
Satyajit
yes.
Ray. Yeah, and yeah, it's kind of
True,
here like
true, true.
cultural state, I would say, of India. So yeah, I would,
Absolutely.
yeah, and I've talked about this before as well on my channel that during my college time or school time, I can't remember, but I used to watch a Bengali serial, but the Bengali, even though it was picturized in Bengal, but
Okay, okay.
it was in Hindi. But I think maybe they are popular celebrities from the movie Bengal
Okay, I see.
movies. I
Bengali
think,
movie star, maybe.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't remember the names, but yeah, I used to love it. It was really beautiful, the locations and everything. Kind of, I am from Kerala. So,
Hmm.
kind of, for some reason, we say that Bengalis and Keralites kind of, we are a communist state as well, Kerala, and you guys are
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, right? Yeah, a lot of similarities. So maybe, yeah, all of those
Yes.
reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, you are from Kerala, right? And
Yes.
so, just a little bit introduction.
Of course.
Could you
Yeah.
please share?
Sure. So I am originally from Kerala, Trivandrum specifically, from the south end of Kerala. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
and I live in England now. It's been over 13 years I've been living here with my family, my husband, and our 12-year-old son. I I have done my master's in computer science. Soon after I completed it, I
Wow.
joined an IT organization like every IT graduate does. And then
Yes,
I
yes.
joined the UK. When my first, this is my current organization is my second organization. The first one I
Okay.
owed most of my life with them. So that was a UK organization. That's how I started,
Nice.
yeah, my English journey, you can say, because I did my
Hmm.
schooling in my native language, and then if you've done your schooling in your native language, then you struggle a bit with your communication.
True,
Also,
true.
how you grasp
I understand.
English.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I struggled a bit in the in the college at the college level, and then when I joined, when I completed my bachelor's in maths, and then I did my master's in computer science. Even then, I wasn't really speaking well in English, and the only when I joined this IT organization is when I, fortunately, they are a UK organization, so I got
Yeah,
speaking with the UK colleagues. That's how I improved, and then
that's
yeah,
good.
I
That's really
joined.
great.
Yeah. Then I joined my husband. My husband is also from Trivandrum, Kerala, but he moved to the
Okay.
UK before me, and then I we
Oh,
got married, and then I joined him here. Yeah, it's like a
that's
2011.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
me.
that's so wonderful. Okay, so you are living right now in UK and are you taking online classes or just you are
No,
working?
no, I'm not a teacher. This is just my passion, this channel. I
Okay,
love speaking with people because living away from
that's
India
good.
and speaking,
Yeah,
having
yeah.
the opportunity to, I didn't really think about, having somebody like you from Bengal and then pinging me, and then it's so nice, and I think it's kind of helps. It kind of helps with, your personality development as well.
Absolutely,
Have been
absolutely, ma'am.
we didn't know each other. Now we are speaking like we have been,
Yeah,
you know, known to each other for long.
exactly, exactly. Mm.
Yeah.
That's how I believe that that's how I can improve my speaking ability and I
Yes.
can improve my communication skill.
Yeah.
That's great.
Right. And
And so, yeah, ma'am, go ahead.
no, I was just asking, is that sunlight behind you? It is, isn't it?
Sunlight. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is
It's
curtain
still.
and
Is it warm there? It's like, how is the weather now?
yeah, uh, it is humidity here a lot.
Uh-huh.
Because of
Right.
humidity, we feel very sweating.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, that's the main reason I think.
yeah. But it's not fan. It's the breezes from outside, is it? Or is it fan?
Out, yeah, it is fan,
It's fan.
fan. Due to fan, it is moving.
But in the evening, you get
And
nice and breezy, isn't it?
hmm,
Thanks.
yeah. By the way, what is the time there right
It
now in
is
UK?
12, 10 past 12.
10 past 12. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Here 4:40 p.m.
Yeah. It's like 4.5 years. It's 4.5 hours ahead.
Half hours. Yeah,
India
almost.
is because it is no British Standard Time. When the
Hmm.
clock they change during when the end of March they change the clock because the day is longer now. Um,
Okay.
so they changed the adjust the clock, and now the time difference between India and here is 4.5. Before March or before the end of March, it was 5.5 hours.
Okay. That's strange. That's strange.
Yeah. So basically, Greenwich Mean Time is when we
Hmm.
have like five and a half
GMT.
hours, and the British Standard Time is 4.5 hours. Oh, is it British
Okay.
Standard Time or British Summer Time? I forgot. BST. I think it's summertime or standard
Maybe
British.
BST.
Yeah, BST. I don't know. I don't
Standard
forgot
timing,
what
probably.
forgot what S
Hmm.
stands for. Is it summer or standard? Don't know. Forgot.
Okay. Okay. I will check it
Yeah.
maybe.
Right.
And
So
so, ma'am, I
mhm.
just want to know something about you. Like, you have been living there for 13 years, right? One
One
three,
three,
13
1 3.
years.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I think that you have been living for a decade or like over a decade. So, what is the like when you initially shifted to England, then what are the problems you face?
The problems. I think like yeah.
Problems means like for communication or
Hmm.
for personal problem, like you can't shoot the weather for a while, but now you are okay with that
Yeah.
weather. And what is the
Um,
like these kind of problems
right.
as
Yeah.
an Indian?
Yeah. I get it. So communication was, I think, because I have been speaking with the same people. Um, I
Mm.
didn't really struggle much because, yeah, obviously, when I started my career with that organization, I definitely struggled a bit in the beginning because, I've not been using English much, but slowly you improve, when you get to speak to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially, I did a lot of, I mean, with business people, I got because we were working in the production support team, and then, yeah, obviously, you have to speak
Okay.
with the business.
English.
Oh, yeah. So I got that chance. And I also then visited, even before my marriage, I actually got a chance to do come on site. And then, yeah, I met,
Okay.
it's like here like for a couple of months. And then that was an opportunity before I got married, before
Absolutely.
yeah. So I came here before as well. And then communication, but again, even though I said that communication wasn't a problem, but there are different accents. It's when you say
Accent.
UK, UK. UK is has four countries. Um, England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Yeah, they all have different
Okay.
accents.
Yeah, yeah.
So England is like
I
proper
see.
British accent. But
Hmm.
even in England, the northern part of England, they have a different kind of accent, which you might struggle a bit with. If you're not familiar with that, when you speak to them like in the beginning, you would struggle. You would, because they say a lot of words like differently. Like we say, you usually pronounce luck, luck,
Luck.
luck,
Yeah.
right?
Luck. Yeah.
They say look, look. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you would
Different.
wonder what
Yeah,
it is.
different
Look,
accent. Look.
yeah. So a lot of you they say pronounce no, yeah, luck. Where we say ah, they say ooh. So like that. So that is a
Okay.
difference. And
Okay.
Scotland again, Scotland is in the north. So that
Yeah.
also,
Scottish people.
it's the north. They have this accent,
Hmm.
and south
They have
accent.
also different accent. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Scottish people have a.
Different accent. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you listen to Scottish people, you would really struggle to understand what they're saying. Yeah. So obviously, you would
Hmm.
have colleagues from who are from Scotland or
They are from different part,
yeah.
yeah, of England.
Uh,
Then
you
how do you manage?
Yeah, then
How did you
obviously
manage?
you would struggle a bit, and then you may have to ask them pardon, and like they have to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
yeah, you have to do that. Um, yeah, that
Hmm.
again, if
True,
you
true.
watch movies as well, you will find it like even Hollywood movies, the way they speak, some of the accent you won't be able to pick up easily. But it practices what makes you perfect. So if you keep watching all of those Hollywood movies, then you get the hang of it, and then yeah, I think it is.
Hmm.
Yeah, even though people say that reading helps, reading definitely helps you with how you express your thoughts. You can speak, but listening is
How you
very
pronounce it,
important.
but listening is important. Yes,
Very
yes.
important, yeah, because
That's
it's
how
a
you can
two-way.
mold your voice.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I
communication is
got it.
always
Got it.
two-way, isn't it? So
Hmm. True,
yeah,
true. That's and so in England, like you are living in the proper England, right?
yeah. I live like about how many miles away from London? About 50. If I go on train, I'm just checking how far. So if I go on train, it takes like good 45 minutes for me to get to London.
Okay,
Um,
45
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. So it's like if I'm driving from here, it would be like, yeah, it's about 25 miles for me to get to London. 25 miles. So a mile
25
is
miles.
like
Okay.
1.5 kilometers, right?
Kilometer, yeah, yeah. Good. And so, sir, like shifting to England, so you have got this accent, or you have earlier this accent? Like your accent is very
My accent
moving
is
accent.
neutral, isn't it? My accent
Yeah,
is
it is
neutral. Is what
easy.
I yeah.
Yeah, it is easy to understand, but it sounds so well.
Yeah, maybe because I
When I
yeah,
watch your videos on YouTube, so I thought, oh my God, I thought that you are originally from
really.
like foreign countries. Then you said like you are from Kerala, and I thought then I thought, okay, oh, nice, that's nice,
No, no,
that's
no, really.
actually nice.
If you listen to proper English speaking people, like native speakers, you'll see that there's definitely a lot of difference from how I speak. But my son is
Hmm.
British, you can say, because he was born here, and he speaks proper
Okay,
English, proper British accent. Yeah,
okay, proper. Okay, I
yeah.
see.
He's
So proper
12.
British accent. So he's
Yeah.
12. Okay,
So I
okay.
speak to him. So obviously I pick up a lot of maybe I try to copy him again, a lot of things that I can't really speak like him. So I ask him, even when he says, especially he's Gen Z, yeah. So when he says a lot of like Gen Z terminologies or even other phrases that he knows, then I ask him, how do you know that? What's the meaning of it? And then he's like, he's bored of me asking him these things. I say that this is the advantage of having somebody British at my home, like
Hmm.
I
True,
have to.
that's true. That's
Then
very
he's like, he
nice.
gets annoyed. He gets annoyed.
Yeah.
Even you know what?
Mom, you don't know this. You don't know this
Yeah, yeah,
like
right
this.
now. Yeah, he's like he gets yeah, I know like I mean when I ask him and then he's like, oh, also when I have done a few shorts with him with his use this voice, yeah. Um
Good, good.
so I don't know if you have watched those something called Max and Shyla. So Max, this is cartoon
Okay.
character, yeah. So it's like a teacher and a student kind of little cartoonish shorts. So
Okay.
for the vocabulary building, and then I ask him to use his voice, and then I have to really beg him for him to use his voice, and he every time he bribes me. Then when I ask him to do one shot, give his voice for one shot, he says, "Oh, I want this." That's how it is done.
Good, good, good. That's good. And so, like, you are right now, you are working in company, or
Yeah, I
you
work
are
for an IT
just
organization. Yeah, for an IT
IT
organization.
organization. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. Based in England.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. I see.
They're based in
And
English. Actually, I have been working for a UK organization. I mean, I worked for a UK organization before I joined
mm,
this one. This one is actually a US company. It's a Virginia-based company. So
okay, okay.
it's been
I
only
see.
like a yeah. I joined them only last year September. Before I worked for the UK organization. Their UK organization again. It's a German origin organization, but
German origin. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I see. And so, when the last time you visited India
Oh,
after
last time
uh,
it's been two
totally
years now.
shifting to England? 2 years now.
Two
Okay,
years,
okay.
yeah, 2 years. I visit like every 2 years, at least every 2 years. So this year I couldn't. Next year, I'm flying. My husband has been. I mean, like he went there last month. But my son is in year 7 now, so it's kind of the education is kind of getting more serious now. And
Hmm.
here, it is a lot different, Indra. The schooling is very different from how we have it in India. It's kind of
Okay.
yeah, it's more serious there in India, like
Okay.
because of the
Oh,
competition. Obviously, the population, everybody is
yeah.
like in a rat race, and I need to get the best of everything. So
Best education, best all the things, all the best things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that
Mm.
the competition is less here. So until primary school, the schooling is not that strict at all. They have really very relaxed kind of we don't even get to know when they have exams. There are
Okay.
Yeah, and again,
Oh,
that is a difference in how the schooling is compared to India. In India, everybody sends their kids to private schools, right? Mostly, most
yeah.
of.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, saying that I did my schooling from a government school, but yeah,
Same.
these days everyone sends their kids to private school.
Mm.
Here,
Private school. Yeah.
there's something called private or independent school. That is just called private schools are called independent schools here.
Okay.
The
Okay.
fee is really high. For example, like for a term, you have to pay minimum 4,000 to 6,000 pounds for a term.
Okay.
Minimum, yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah, that's like 4 lakhs, 6 lakhs for a
That's very,
term.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh.
that which
That's
we
very
do for,
costly.
yeah, which we you do for like higher education there in India, right? But that,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But again, nowadays it's different. I mean, like, there are a lot of like, what kind of schools? International schools, they charge that high, I think. And then there is something called grammar school, which is from year 7 onwards, which you have to appear. You have to sit an entrance test to get into the grammar school. So these grammar schools
Okay.
are really good schools in comparison with the independent schools. Independent schools means you get uh, special attention for like the ratio between a child and teacher is like 1:10 in independent schools. Yeah,
Okay.
but in grammar schools and other state schools, it's like 1:30. So that difference is there. But grammar schools quality of education is really high. because you have to go through all of those tests to get into grammar school.
Mm.
Again, it's free.
Yeah, I
So
see.
that is,
Admission test, like.
yeah. So you have to, so
Okay.
yeah, educationally, um, better performing kids get into grammar school. That doesn't mean that the kids
Okay.
who are in state schools are any lower than the kids who appear for that, because not everybody would be going for that, because
Mm.
here not everyone is into serious education. Their what do you call, their interests are very very varied. For example, a lot of kids focus on sports. Yeah, it's not just,
Okay.
yeah, so this sports is really important here. People, yeah, you would be surprised if somebody is not doing sports. Majority of the kids do sports here, and they take it seriously.
Okay, as a career, right?
Yeah, as a career, yeah, it is like to them, it's like also the adults, they engage in a lot of sports activities. They do golf, they do skiing, they
Mm.
do, all sorts of it is expensive as well if you want to do.
Expensive sports, yeah.
Yeah, so it's expensive, but they, yeah, wealthy people do that. And I used to have a
Mm.
manager in my previous organization. She would do only 4 days a week. Yeah, one day, the Wednesday of the week, she's dedicated for playing golf. So it is her off day. She does golf on a Wednesday, every
Nice.
Wednesday. Oh, yeah, that's how it is. Oh, you've been
Mm.
asking me a lot of questions. I haven't asked you anything. You said that you're
No,
prepared.
no. Yeah, it is interesting to know all the things because you live abroad,
Yeah,
especially England.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, it is very interesting and it is very fascinating. And also, maybe what is the, like, how many times are left, is left right now for Zoom for recording? Because after 40 minutes, it will be
Oh, it's been only
ended
half
automatically.
25 minutes now.
25 minutes, right? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, ma'am, you are living there for 13 years, over than 13 years, and you have, yeah, one interesting thing you told me that about the education system,
Yeah.
like some people are like very dedicated to their sports career and some chose education. So yeah, it is very strange, right? Comparatively India, because in India everyone is like everyone wants to get a job, a government job
Yeah.
especially, and this is very varied and
Yeah, very
diverse.
different, because that is the main difference between when we talk about developing countries and developed countries. I think this is one of the main differences, that, in India, a child goes to school. Does he do any other activities? Obviously, we have the natural, what is the, like, very, um, you play with your friends outside after school, or like
Hmm.
all the local games you do. But here, you pay for it. You send your kids to swimming lessons, you send your kids to gymnastics, you send your kids to martial arts. Everything is like paid activities. You buy you buy the
Okay.
skills through money. So, but in India, it's just opposite. Like, you play football. It's like whether you have people outside.
Really, there is
Which,
no. Yeah.
yeah, that's the main difference. You don't have people here. Everything is like very paid, and I'd say artificial. A lot of things are artificial. To make friends,
Hmm.
obviously you make friends at school, but outside school, if you have a play day, then I don't know how it is in India now. I'm talking about my childhood. Like, you just after school, you don't even ask your parents their permission to go and play with your friends. Like, you just,
Absolutely.
like, no,
Hmm.
open
Just
doors are
go out.
open.
Hmm.
But nowadays, it's like, if I want my son to have a play date with his friend, I text his mommy, my son's friend's mom, whether we fix the appointment. Then only that time we can play with them, right? That's a big difference.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
a big
So
difference.
yes.
And they are very careful, or they are very like not so open.
Um, they are. I mean, it's The accessibility, I would say, unless you live in the same,
Accessibility.
unless you live in the same area. For example, I will have to drive
Mm,
him. Like if they live like 5 mile, 2 or 5 miles away, I have to drive my son to theirs, or they have to drive. So that is a problem. That's an you have to consider your timing but in India, it's like
mm,
you will have made a lot of friends near in your neighborhood. So that is
mm.
not here. Oh, because I now where I live, a lot of not many children are there around. Families there are like old people or very young people. They have maybe babies, so not
Yeah,
yeah. So that difference, I think it's all to do with the population. It's not that
maybe. Yeah,
dense. Yeah.
I can consider it. Yes, yes. And so, like to talk about festivals, what kind of festivals or how you celebrate there, like Christmas
Yeah,
and
Christmas.
New
That's
Year.
Christmas season here because starting from September onwards, you would see
Okay.
lights. Yeah, September. I mean, as early as September, you would see lights. Not everywhere, but some places they don't really. A lot of people don't really like starting the lights that early. But some places where I've lived before, I've seen like September there, which I like. I like that festival season, coming early.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe because I'm from India,
Yes, yes. We
every
love festivals.
yeah, every throughout the year you have festivals, or even in the evenings when you actually the day starts in the evening, I would say in India, because after the work
Mm.
you still have like more than half a day left from evening till midnight. You can go out and then you do the shopping in the evenings. But
Yeah.
here, all of the textile shops they're closed. They close by 5 p.m. Nothing. So the only
Oh,
yeah, no medical shops are open after that. Um,
my
and
God. Oh,
yeah, everything shop closes at by 5:30. And then the only things that are open are grocery shops are there, obviously, superstores, yeah.
super shops or like supermarkets.
Have you heard of Tesco? Tesco, I think, is in Bangalore, isn't it?
Disco.
Yeah, Tesco is
I
a
didn't
very
heard about that.
it's a British supermarket. So Tesco and
Okay.
Waitrose, M&S, there are a lot of supermarkets. They're all open. Yeah, they're all open till 9 p.m. And
9 p.m. Okay.
some of the, for example, Tesco is open till I mean it's all night. It's open, so you can buy medicine.
Mm,
You can buy medicine from them, obviously.
from there. Okay.
Yeah, but
But
no
not from medical shop.
medical shops. Dedicated medical shops are they
Dedicated
yeah.
oh,
Or
they
if
are
you
closed
have
by
an
5 p.m.
emergency, yeah. Or if you have an emergency,
Mm.
obviously you have to ring the emergency. You have to go to the hospital emergency. But yeah, but you can buy the
Okay.
regular medicine like for kids or paracetamol or any painkillers or everything you can buy from the
Mm.
superstores. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see. I got it. Okay. So, and it is, I feel great that make, I made friend from England right now and I am
Yeah,
talking. So it is wonderful. And I hope that I will definitely talk to you again and again.
of course.
And
I
also
would
to know
love to,
about a lot
Indra. I
of
don't know why.
cultural
I
things.
feel really good connection with you. You're
Yes,
so
I have
calm. Yeah.
talked a lot of South Indian people also earlier, like
Uh-huh.
2022, 21. You can visit my channel. So I thought that, okay, I should do that again. I will continue it along with my
Yeah.
study and preparation.
Yeah.
And so
I didn't ask you
now,
anything.
like,
What do you study? You didn't give me a
okay,
chance.
don't worry. So yeah, go ahead because I am just scary about the timing.
Oh
Like
no,
I
we have
can't see
time. We
the
have
time.
about 5 more minutes. So 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay,
So I
okay,
want to. Yeah, we
go ahead.
got nine minutes. So what you said that you're preparing for exam, right? What exam?
Government examinations I am preparing for, and currently I have like I am clearing prelims, but I am preparing for mains mainly to get the job
Oh, is it
ultimately.
UPSC or
Not you
no?
not know UPSC, it is a bank PO.
Oh, okay, BAMPO. I haven't done any coaching, but in Kerala, oh, you do that in Kolkata. That is another similarity in Kerala,
Mm,
especially where I am from. a lot of people after their masters they go for bank exams.
Yeah, it is very like a short process
Yeah,
to get the job. So that's why many people choose banking and many people choose SSC. So
yeah,
I choose banking.
right.
And also, like, actually, I am an engineering graduate,
Oh,
but
are you?
I, yeah, I am from like my back subject are electronics and communication engineering. I
Right.
have done, and I got the job. Then after that, I thought that there is less opportunity in government sector, and I always wanted to go
Government
into
job.
the government sector. That's why because my all the family members are
Hmm.
do the government job, so that's why it
Yeah,
is very much uh, I I am interested in government job somehow. I don't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
maybe for the
No, I can see
bloodline.
that in your personality. Like government jobs are really calm and relaxed. Um, I, yeah, if I had that opportunity, I would have gone for as well because I'm kind of, tired of doing this private job.
Yeah,
It
sometimes,
is,
yeah, because it is a hectic always, and
yeah,
it is like more profitable and growth oriented. So that's why they work.
go for it.
They
Yeah,
make the people for work. I understand it. So that's
yeah,
why that is also a reason to leave IIT sector. And I have started my preparation last year, and I will definitely get a good job. I hope so.
yeah. I wish you all the very best, Indra. You will
Thank
definitely
you so much.
make it. Yeah, yeah, they would be lucky to have you because you're such a you seem very matured and you're
Thank you
definitely
so much,
qualified
Indra.
as well. I don't know why I feel like
Yeah.
like a brotherly connection with you. Like
Thank
you're
you so much. It is my great pleasure for me. And what is your name? Shaila, right? It's
Shaila, yeah,
pronounced
yeah.
like Shaila.
Shaila, yeah.
Okay, nice. What is the meaning of that?
I don't know.
Okay, okay, I see.
I'll
Maybe
ping you
it is
I'll ping you this is not
Keralian.
my real name. My real name. I'll ping you my real name.
Okay, okay, sure, sure. No, no issue. Okay, and thank you so much again, and keep smiling and take care of yourself. Hope to see you soon again and again.
Sure, sure. Thanks a lot, Indra. I'll send you the recording. Yeah.
Sure, sure, sure.
Bye.
Go ahead.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, bye. Take care.